Welcome back to the News Hub. Efforts to achieve transitional government in Syria could be in flux after the United Nations invitation to Iran to be a part of those talks was rescinded. Washington Institute senior fellow Andrew Tabler joins us from Washington to explain. Good morning, Andrew. Tell us, can this process go on this week in Geneva without the participation of Iran?
Yes, it can. The conference is about a transition in Syria based on a communique that was agreed upon in Geneva in 2012. So it's about a transitional government. Now, the question is whether you can really do much towards ending the war in Syria, which is the immediate concern, without consulting Iran one way or the other. But in this case, Iran did not agree that a transition was necessary. It didn't agree to the basis of the talks, and that's the reason why the invitation was pulled back.
And now recently also some news that's come out is that the Syrian head, Bashar al-Assad, has said he will run for re-election. How is that news playing in the West? How's that being received?
Well, it's not a surprise. He's been hinting at this for some time. For President Assad, there's only one solution, and that is to get everybody else to change and for the rebels to give up their weapons and the regional parties that support them and in the West to stop. And that will then lead to an election for his presidency in the spring. Of course, you know, Syrian elections under the Assads are a joke. The last one, President Bashar al-Assad won by a mere 97.65% of the vote.
Now, Secretary of State John Kerry is on his way to Geneva for this conference. In light of everything that's gone on in the last 24, 48 hours, what can we realistically expect to see come out of these talks in Switzerland?
Very little. I think some limited progress on humanitarian access to some besieged areas. I think perhaps some prisoner swaps, a couple of other measures, but really not much, and we shouldn't expect much. But it does get the diplomatic ball rolling, and let's see where it goes.
Very good. Andrew Tabler, thanks very much for joining us this morning. Really appreciate it.